Good morning. Good morning. I pray all is well with everyone on this beautiful, blessed Friday morning. Remember, give God all the praises, all the glory. Thank Him for waking you up early this morning in your right mind, starting you on your way. So you better get up this morning and give God some praises. And y'all know what I'm going to say. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. It's Friday. Hey, y'all better get up. It's Friday too. And get up and give God some praises. Even if you can't get out of bed this morning, still give Him some praises because He woke you up on this side of the dirt. Even if you woke up this morning, you got out of bed, talking about you depressed. No, you better turn that depression around and thank Him for waking you up this morning. That's what you need to do. Get up. Thank Him for waking you up this morning and speak life over your life. Y'all hear me? Speak life over your life. That's what you better do. So I'm boiling water so it can go in my pot. Good morning, Jackson, Amanda, Christopher. Hey, Christopher, how you doing? Gemini, Greg Madison, Miss Monica, Tandria. Oh, I love that name, Tandria. Kayla. Tandria, that sounds something like what my daughter named. So I did this big old pot of water so I can go in my. So I made this big pot of water to put. Good morning, Miss Wilson. So yeah, that's what I'm pouring it in him. Cause I still wash this out. I always overdo it with the milk. Y'all, I need to be ashamed of myself because I've been up early this morning. So this morning, this is what I want to tell y'all. You parents, let me make sure this round this way. The refrigerator came back up. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Develta. So this morning, this is what I want to say to the parents. Um, you got to talk to your kids. Teenagers, talk to them. Well, heck, now you got to talk to even much to elementary school. Too. Good morning, Angela. No, ma'am. Barry. Good morning to everybody. So this this what I want to say this morning. I want to say this to all the parents, because I saw something yesterday and it broke my heart. It really did, because I've been knowing this young man, oh my God, a long time. Well, know that he grew up with my cousin and this and that, whatever. So I just I want y'all to talk to y'all kids. You know, tell your kids don't take nothing from nobody. Don't, if they smoke weed, don't smoke weed with nobody. Smoke weed by themselves. If they drink, when they drink, any kind of drink, do not leave a drink sitting around. Always, always take your drink with you. Do not leave, say, hey man, watch my drink, I'll be back. No, you can't trust people. I hope you have a wonderful day too, Crystal. But I just want to say this morning, sit down and talk to your young kids. Let your young kids know you cannot be saying, oh, this my friend, hold my drink for me. No, you can't be doing that. Oh, shucks. I'm sorry, y'all. Not sharing weed with, and that's another thing too. I don't know why when people smoke weed, they be like, let me pass the blunt, whatever. If you're gonna smoke, smoke by yourself. And that's why a lot of you parents, y'all need to sit down, y'all need to talk to y'all kids and explain to y'all kids, never ever leave your drink, say you going to the bathroom, can you watch my drink? No, nothing. And not yesterday, so Wednesday when I was sitting and I was talking to my family and I was asking them about this young man and they was like, man, he messed up. We saw him the other day and my little cousin stopped trying to talk to him and he took off running. And I was like, what happened? And they told me that somebody did something to him. And I was like, I know that hurt his dad, because I remember when they were teenagers, not teenagers, like elementary, middle school. The dad used to be out there throwing the football with my cousin, with my cousin and his son and other kids in the neighborhood. So that's why this morning I just want to come on here and I want everybody, you got to sit down, you got to talk to your kids, explain to your kids. Everybody is not your friend. Everybody, the same people that you be around be the same people that'll harm you. The same people put something in your drink, put something in your weed. And I got a friend, her son lost his mind. Well, I'm going to tell y'all about my friend. I got a friend, I've been knowing him since my son, 30, before I much got pregnant with my son. This how long I've been knowing him. Somebody put something in his weed, because he loved to smoke weed. Somebody put something in his weed and he lost his mind. He lost his mind, and I had to go to the place. It's called Grace Point. I had to go there to visit somebody, and when he saw me, he just turned around and walked off, because that ain't how he used to be. So y'all, you have to sit down and you have to talk to your kids and let your kids know everybody not your friend. Stop saying this person your friend and leaving your drink with this person and saying that this person, come out, let's smoke together. Good morning, Chad. But pass the weed is part of the, pass the weed is part of the lifestyle, but people shouldn't want to be passing the weed right now because there's too much going on with people and stuff. You around here, you smoking behind people. And then what? And then you know what? Look at the parents. The parents now, you know this, you know your son or your daughter could have been this place, that place, but somebody don't mess them up. And when I see, every time I ice about the young boy too, it break my heart because I remember how this young boy was. And now this young boy done lost his mind. And he a handsome young boy. He done lost his mind. That junk hurt. It hurt to see when children around here losing their mind and stuff because somebody stupid don't put something in their weed or put something in their drink. And that's why we as parents, we have to sit down and talk to our kids and explain to them kids. Me, my sister, and brother was always taught. My mom always taught us. My mom taught us, never ever leave your drink with nobody. Never ever say, I'll be right back and leave your drink. Never leave your food around nobody. Never ever just say, let somebody come with you. Huh, come on, man, let's smoke. And they don't put something in the blunt or whatever. You smoking behind them, you don't know what they did. So the lady that I was telling you about, somebody put it's been over 10 years or more. Somebody put a lizard tail in her son blunt. And this young man lost his mind. So you parents with these young children, even in elementary school, start teaching them not to leave their food around people, they drink, and stop trusting everybody because the same people who say they're your friend will be the same people that'll hurt you. The same people that you break bread with every day. You never know how jealous they might be that they can do something to hurt you. That's why you have to always pay attention to them. Stop around here. I'm leaving. Girl, I'm finna go to the bathroom. Hold my drink. Stop. Drink your drink before you go to the bathroom. If you can't drink all of it before you go to the bathroom, honey, you don't need it. Throw it away. Get another drink. Stop around here leaving your food. People put stuff in your food. Stop it. Excuse me, I got to eat this morning. Pour it out. Yeah, pour it out when you get bite. Because some people put stuff in your drink to make you go crazy. And people always say, y'all don't know, some of the people that you sit and break bread with, some of those people be jealous of you. And they'll do anything to hurt you. So you have to you have to talk to your kids. Let your kids know. Stop trying to be thinking people your friend. Stop letting people give you things. Tell your children when somebody offer them some candy or something, no thank you. Because you don't know what they done did to that candy. So you have to talk to your kids and let your kids know. Stop trying to take from everybody. When somebody trying to give you something to eat, no thank you. Somebody trying to keep offering you something to drink, no thank you. Because people be hurting you. People, y'all don't understand. It's so many people that sit back and be watching your life. And if sometimes when people can't get to the parent, they'll go after the child. Because if they can't get to you, they say, let me get your child. And people don't understand. It's people that be around y'all every day, every day. People hang around your kids every day. Look, you know how many little kids jealous of other kids? There's so many kids jealous of other kids and stuff. And they'll want to do things to hurt that child. Just imagine your child getting everything. Your child getting the love. Your child getting the clothes. You paying attention to this child. This child parent ain't doing nothing. This child parent, and this child can be so envy of your child and to do something to your child. So that's why you got to teach your kids too now the true meaning of a friend. Tell them everybody ain't their friend. Explain, sit down and talk to your kids, because we're losing too many kids to the streets. We're losing too many kids. People putting stuff in they drinks and everything. We losing too many of our kids that we as parents and grandparents, we got to stand up and we got to start explaining things to our kids and stop telling them, I'm not being mean to you, but stop asking people for these drinks. Stop asking people to come on, let's smoke a blunt. You know what I'm saying? And I feel, I can't say nothing because them other people kids, but I feel like if your child smoking weed, 13, 14, 15, 16, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't finna judge nobody child, because I've been out there, okay? But I feel like this right here. If your child smoking weed, you need to teach your child. If you're gonna smoke weed, smoke by yourself. Stop sitting to my puff plastic blunt. That's old school right there. Puff plastic blunt. You want to smoke weed, you want to be grown, you buy your own weed and smoke your weed by yourself. Which a child shouldn't be doing drugs at that age. A child should be thinking about getting their schoolwork done, doing what they finna do in life instead of just sitting around smoking weed. That's why if you drive around your town, your community, and you will see how many kids out there don't lost their mind because people have done things to them. Yeah, there's some, and yeah, then you know what we say, this is a wicked world, but this is not a wicked world. There's some wicked people in this world. And I like your comment. That happened. That's so right. That happened to my son at the age 15. He is 31 now and still fighting to get his mind right. And my heart goes out to you this morning, Janetta. Janita. My heart goes out to you this morning, because as a parent, I wouldn't much know how to act, because I know how my child was. And then some wicked person did something to my child. And just imagine your child, 15 years old, now he's 31 years old. They be robbing these people of their life. So y'all got to start paying attention to y'all kids. Y'all need to sit down and talk to y'all kids and tell them. Some of y'all be scared to talk to y'all kids, and then something happen. You sit there, you say, I wish I would have talked to my kid and told him such and such. That's why you have to tell the kids everything. And let me tell you something, especially us who have been out there in the streets and we know how the streets is. You need to tell the people that the streets don't love nobody, okay? These streets don't love nobody. Some of these kids don't want to listen to their parent. Some of these kids want to do what they want to do. And then when they get in trouble, or somebody did something, put something in their drink, or they weed, then you got to fall right back on the mother. And some mothers want to take care of their kids. They don't want to put their kids in no institution or nothing like that. Some mothers can't even much handle the kids. Some mothers sit and cry. Fathers too sit and cry because my son could have been this, my daughter could have been that. And that's sad. Your son was 15 years old and somebody did that to your son. So that's why we as parents, we got to teach our kids. I'm getting chills thinking about that. Our children are so precious. Even when they get to an age and they do the things they want to do, they still are babies. I don't care how old a child get. And I just feel for all the parents right now who child going through this right here. All the pain. And every time it breaks my heart, because every time when I go in the neighborhood, I ask about this young man. And this young man's future is gone. And I think he just probably turned about 25, 26. So this morning, y'all got to sit down. Y'all got to talk to y'all kids. And a lot of people that don't been in the streets. You need to start talking to these youth too. Start talking to them. Some of y'all come off the street and y'all forget where y'all came from. Y'all know y'all been out there in the streets. Y'all was out there slinging, making that money, them drugs, making that money. Some of y'all even must got hooked onto y'all own stuff. Y'all need to start explaining to these kids what's really out there in them streets. Stop telling some of us grown people sit back and say, child, when I was in the streets, ooh, baby. But you need to tell the children what's really going on in the streets. Go ride around your neighborhood or your old neighborhood and see how many of our young kids walking down the street don't lost their mind from these drugs, lost their mind from people putting stuff in their drinks, in their food. You know how many mothers, and I'm going to say mothers, there's fathers crying too, but you know how many mothers sit, there's some mothers right now sitting crying, wondering where their child at. Sitting right now, looking at their child, because their child don't lost it. But you know what? Before my cousin, the same cousin who got hit, got on drugs. Them drugs messed my cousin up. We don't know if somebody put something in his drugs or whatever. My cousin didn't want to stay in the house. My cousin always felt somebody was coming to get him. I gave him a bag full of new tennis shoes that I had. He wouldn't much wear the tennis shoes, thinking something is crawling in the tennis shoes. And it break my heart. Now my cousin gone. Because he didn't want to stay in the house because he thinking somebody chasing him. So you mothers, y'all, these mothers and fathers, you need to sit down and you need to talk to your kids. Talk to them. Half of y'all kids too want to jump off the porch. And when I say jump off the porch, I mean they want to get out there and experience this wildlife so quick and they not even much ready for that. Some of y'all kids hang around kids that your kids think they bad, but really they so soft inside, but they got to pull a point to somebody. And those be the same kids that be around him something happened to. And I don't want nobody to be sitting this morning saying, no, that ain't my child. That wouldn't happen to my child. Because baby, I don't care how much money you got. You can be the richest person ever. You still can lose your child to the street. You can stay in the best gated community ever. You still can lose your child. You can lose your child to the street. You can lose your child when your child get on drugs or get out there selling drugs. Your child lose their mind because somebody don't put something in their drugs or in their food or whatever. So I don't want nobody to say this morning, that can't be my child. Yes, it can be your child. It can be any one of our kids. That's why we have to sit down and we have to teach our kids. We have to start teaching them at a young age. Stop being these children friends and start teaching them. Start teaching them, especially if you came from the streets and you know about the streets. If somebody don't did something to you before or tried to hurt you, let your kids know and let your kids know that everybody is not your friend. Everybody you break bread with is not your friend. Y'all got to excuse me because I got to go somewhere. my brother, someone envied him and laced his drug, and he been out his mind since forever. All I remember, my brother is in it. My brother is his mental illness, and he is institutionalized even today, decades after. And that's why, you know what? That's why you have to sit. You got to talk to your kids. You got to let your kids know. My heart goes out to anybody, family member that's going through this. Because, baby, when I saw when my little cousin was going through this right here, and every time I used to see him, I used to cry. I wait till he walk off and I cry. Because I'm like, this is not the cousin that I know. And he never called, he called me Tree. He'd be like, Tree, I know, and then sit down. He'll rather sleep outside with the homeless. And I used to tell him, excuse me, why you want to sleep outside? All these family members you got. Why do you want to sleep outside? He felt so safe outside because he felt somebody was always coming to get him. He'll say, somebody coming to get me and I don't want them to come him. And that was just his mind. So you have to talk to your kids. The enemy is no respect of a person. Just like God used people, the enemy worked through people. And that's true right there. The enemy do work through people. And people, I don't know, and some of y'all sit by. Let me tell y'all something, the parents. Do y'all know people envy y'all parents? People envy y'all so much that they'll go after your kids. Because they'll feel like, I couldn't break her down. I couldn't break him down. Let me go get her child. Let me go get his child. Y'all got to understand that. If a person can't get to you and they want you bad, they're going to go after your child. That's why I say you have to teach your kids. You have to teach your kids not to drink from everybody, not to eat from everybody's house. You got to teach your kids too. When you out here tonight, you want to be grown smoking weed. Don't be smoking from everybody because you don't know what people put in their weed. And I just feel like this right here, parents. If you know your child smoking weed at a young age and they smoking it in front of you, you need to try to stop that child because I feel like no child when they 12, 13, 14, 15 and on up like that, they should be trying to think about a better life, a better future because it's nothing out here in the streets. And let me tell you something, when you get out there in them streets, that's the real thing. Ain't nothing in them streets out there, but you going to go to jail or you going to the graveyard. That's the only thing out there in them streets. And people ain't going to tell you that. People going to sell you dreams to come out there. And people going to show you money that you could come out there to make you come out there and think it's so good. And they're going to say, like, we got a brotherhood, like we got a sisterhood. But let me tell you about a sisterhood and a brotherhood once you get out there, okay? Because them same brothers and sisters will be the one change on you too. When they see you making the money, they'll be the same ones want to take your life from you. They'll be the same one that want to hide you in the jailhouse for the rest of your life. Because they envy you. They envy you. And then you think it's so peaches and cream when you see a person out there in the streets, they wear joy and nice clothes because they making that money, but they can't sleep at night. They ain't going to tell you that. They're going to tell you how they got to toss and turn at night, thinking somebody finna kick in their front door, come rob them or come bust their house. They're not going to tell you that. They just going to sell you these sweet dreams so you can come out here in these streets and think it's all peaches and cream till you get out there. Some of these children get out there and then wish they would have stayed and listened to their mama or listen to what their dad is saying. That's why you parents, you know you don't been out there in the streets. Stop being scared to tell your child what's really going on in the streets. Because some of y'all don't want to tell y'all kids that y'all was in the streets because some of y'all don't want y'all kids to know the things that y'all used to do in the streets, okay? But honey, you need to let your kids know. Sit down and talk to them. Some of the kids say they disrespectful, then they go to jail, then they be gone for years, and they sit there and say, Mama, I wish I would have listened to everything you said. Because they think the people in the streets, they friend. And the people in the streets, when they go to jail, they ain't gonna even, man, I ain't talking to them. Don't be called, don't pick up that collect call. You find out your friends when you in a situation. So y'all need to tell y'all kids, when y'all go in that streets and y'all think y'all bad, you either gonna go to jail or you're gonna be in somebody's funeral home. And right here in Tampa, we got Wilson Funeral Home, Aiken's funeral home, some other Ray Williams. You're gonna be at one of them funeral homes out here trying to be bad. Are you gonna be in jail and then they don't want to listen to you? Then they got to go to jail and listen to what the people tell them to do. So y'all parents need to sit down. Y'all need to start talking to these little kids. Stop thinking it's cute what these little kids doing too, and let these children know off the rip. Stop drinking leaving your drink. Stop trying to smoke with everybody. Stop leaving your food. Talking about this my home girl, watch my food. But that same home girl is gonna be the one take you out, or that same homeboy gonna take you out. This. I got to go, y'all. Let me hurry up. Parents, please, please talk to your kids. Talk to them. Let them know everybody not their friend. Everybody. I had to learn the hard way. I'm gonna tell y'all this story, then I'm finna go. I had to learn the hard way, the meaning of friendship. Because I'm out there in the streets running, making money, all this and that. And you find out who your friends is when you out there. You find out your friends, especially when you go to jail, when you get in trouble, you find out the friends who gonna be there for you. And I had to when I found out the true meaning of being friends, when your real friend, and then when you in the streets, everybody your friend. Until you get in a situation. When you get in a situation, there ain't none of them so-called friends there for you. Not at all. Don't even much want to help you when you get in trouble. And you can be the same friends that you don't help them before. They'll turn their back on you when you down or in a situation. Won't even much want to say you go to jail. They don't want to give $1 to help you get out of jail. So y'all need to sit down. Y'all need to talk to y'all kids. Explain to y'all kids about these streets. And the main thing, tell them, please, please stop leaving your drink and food around people. Tell them this morning. Tell them to stop taking from everybody. Somebody can say, try this right here. And you be around here and you don't try it. And they don't put something in there. And the same people that be around here don't put something in your stuff. Be the same people. You may make it out. They'll be the ones. And you make it out. They'll be the ones saying silver spoon. And you know what? The same people that be don't put stuff in your drink and your food and your child, be don't lost your mind. And they be the ones, they be sitting back laughing. That's how nasty this world is. This is a nasty, evil. It ain't the world. It's some nasty, evil, wicked people in this world. Wicked. The people that hurt you sit right back and they laugh at you. And they'll sit back and laugh when you walk past, looking at you laughing. Because they know they don't hurt you. And I ain't trying to be funny too. You sometimes your own family be so wicked, they'll hurt you too. So, honey, you ain't, I tell you quick, you ain't holding my drink. You ain't got to give me no food. None of that. Don't even much come and say, treasie, try this right here. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. And I know you don't care for me. What the hell wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Do you think I'm finna break bread with you? Do you think you finna just hurt me and take my life away? So y'all parents, some of y'all so scared to sit down and talk to your kids. Honey, you are their parent. Talk to them. Explain to them. Tell them, do not take nothing from nobody. Stop trying to go eat from everybody's house. Y'all little kids be 9 and 10 years old. You know the person be laughing in your face, but deep down inside can't stand you. And they can't do nothing to you. Let me go after this 9 or 10-year-old. Now let me break them right quick. That's how people think in their mind. If they can't get to you, let me go through the child and break the child down. Hurt this child. So y'all got to be, as mothers, y'all got to talk to y'all kids, their fathers, y'all got to talk to y'all kids this morning. But y'all, I got to go somewhere. But I want to just say, have a blessed day, be safe, and ask God to build a wall of protection around you. And don't let the enemy steal your joy. See you. Because everyone is not to be trusted. And that's true. Everyone is not to be trusted. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed. Shoot. Oh my God. I be wondering, I say, why do people be scared to talk to their kids? Tell their kids. This is the first conversation was brought up. Thank you so much. And I want to say this morning to all the mothers, all the parents. I'm gonna say that to all the parents that child is going through that. My heart goes out to you, because when I see this young man, and one day I just went over there and I asked about the young man, and they told me, they said somebody put something in his drink, and I said, what? And they was like, yeah, somebody put something in his drink. He not the same no more. Man, that broke me, because he is a handsome young man. Always out there playing football. His daddy was out there playing football with him. My little cousin, him and my little cousin was like this right here. And when my little cousin saw him, they say my little cousin saw him the other day, and my little cousin called his name, and he just took off running. And I'm like, I know that hurt my cousin. I know that hurt my cousin, because that's my cousin friend. My cousin and him grew up together. So, And I know that hurt his father. So you mothers, cause the parent, y'all got to sit down. Please sit down and talk to y'all kids. And let me tell you, people think, you know what? A lot of young people think, oh, because they see somebody else smoking weed, they think it's cool and stuff. A lot of y'all, let me tell y'all something. A lot of y'all know what I used to do. I know people that used to be out there making money, start getting on their own drugs. Some of them losing their minds. Some of them right now going home. Some of them still in jail right now. And that a lot of teenagers need to hear this right here. They need to know it's no brotherhood in the streets. They need to know it's no love in the streets. It's nothing out there. Nothing. Some of these children go out there, be trying to sell drugs, and then they be on their drugs, or they don't lost their mind. And that's why I be wondering what's wrong with some of you parents. Some of you parents be so, y'all don't want to tell the children about the streets, the same streets that you was on. You don't want to talk to the kids about it. Y'all gonna have to hold on 1 minute. Hold on. Good morning. How y'all doing? Hold on 1 minute, y'all. No, I gave you 380 then. Okay. I'm gonna say I gave you 2. Okay. I'm gonna say I gave you 2. Go ahead. My mind ain't here this morning. You need to do it again. Hold on, y'all. Sometimes you be like,
you got your mindset. You be flying.
Yeah, because sometimes you be like, you be on the go so much, and then you be like, hold up.
Like me, I was ready to go to work, and now I don't want to go.
Oh, but you have a blessed day, okay? I'm sorry, y'all. I don't waste my time because these kids today don't listen. You were saying the weather. You know what? Like your comment said. You said you don't say nothing because these kids don't listen. It can be 50 kids in a room. Let me see, can I make it out this way? Come on here, homeboy, so I can go. So let me tell you this right here. You say these kids today don't listen. But it can be 50 kids in a room. And you can be telling the kids something about the streets or whatever. Out them 50 kids, one of them gonna listen to you. One of them gonna hear, some of them gonna hear your story. So that's why I say, you still tell your story, even if you've been out there in the streets, and you can tell the children about the streets, you can tell the children about drugs, you can talk to the kids, honey, because it's gonna be somebody out there, honey. Y'all don't, let me tell you something. Don't be thinking no, they not gonna listen, because it's a soul crying saying, I really don't want to be out here. I don't have to be out here. But some kids will be out there because they listening. They want to act tough. They want to think they tough. Out of all my mama kids, my mama didn't raise me to be out there to I'm finna go out here and to sell drugs, to make money. My mama didn't raise me like that. That broke my mama hard when I was out there calling myself trying to be this person and stuff. So it's a child that be listening. Don't never say it's a waste of time. It's not a waste of time, because it's a child out there crying that want to get off them streets, okay? But some kids turn to the streets because they don't have love at home. That's why we as parents, we have to show the kids love. I was about to commit suicide because of the streets. I was on drugs and everything. You know what, Sydney? I'm glad that you didn't. And I'm glad that God took you off drugs. And I'm praying that you live in a better life right now. Because you know what? People don't understand. When you out there in them streets and then you want, like how you was on drugs and stuff, people don't understand. You sometimes you want to give up. I went on the street selling drugs, you know what I'm saying? But on drugs. You know what? I sit back and I think about the life. I'm like, when I was out there selling drugs, I didn't think about nothing. I thought about money. But when I saw people that I knew got on drugs and they worked hard to take care of their kids, I looked out for their kids. And I sit back and I think about, even when the people was out there on the streets on drugs, how people have people around here to come clean up my house, come do this, come do that, making people do things that's not right just because they was on drugs. And that's why, you know what, right now today, that's why people people love me. Even though I was doing wrong, they love me because her funeral tomorrow, I just saw her son. And she got 3 boys now. And her 2 boys, oldest boy, is crazy about me. She came to my house one time. She was like, Treasie, I clean up your house. No, you won't. No, you won't. No, you won't. She said, I need some money I would give you the money. I would give you the money before I let you do something like that. I met you before you got on drugs. Why do you think I degrade you to have you come clean up my house for some money? No, I'm not gonna do that right there. So that's why as parents, we have to talk to our kids about the streets. And I sit back, I can't take back the things that I did in the streets out there when I was selling drugs, but the things that I know now, and to see how many children losing their life and stuff to the streets, are they losing their mind? That I wish I can't take it back. Because sometimes you don't think, you just be too busy for the money. And these kids around here just on these drugs, don't lost their mind. I'm forever coming late. So this morning, y'all please talk to y'all kids. Talk to y'all little kids. Talk to y'all little kids. Let them know it's nothing out here in these streets. Let them know stop eating from everybody. Let them know everybody is not their friend. Because it be your same friends, the ones that want to hurt you. Good morning, Tim. How you doing? Good morning, daughter. Just see yesterday. Good morning. My daughter just said yesterday she wanted to. I'm finna read your comment in a minute. Good morning. My daughter just said yesterday she wanted to kill herself because of bullying. This topic need to be addressed more than when things happen. Thank you for sharing. And I just talked about being bullied. What's today? Wednesday. Baby, tell your daughter to hold her head up high. Tell your daughter don't be around him. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The pressure. Tell her don't need much. It's hard to say not to worry about it because some people not strong inside. Y'all, when I used to go to school, I used to be bullied. People used to talk about me. Y'all know I told y'all I wear a size 11 in women, okay? I wear a size 11 in women. So just imagine when I was little, going to school, I'm tall, I'm skinny. Child got them like that right there, okay? And people used to talk about me. People used to talk about me. People used to try to want to fight me and this and that, whatever. Cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all, in the beginning, I wasn't no fighter. I wasn't finna be around him fighting, okay? I'm not finna be fighting. Good morning. How you doing, mama? Good, how you doing? All right, you better keep that smile on your face. It's Smile Friday, okay? So y'all, yeah, I wasn't around here till I'm finna be fighting, and then my mama told me, she said, if you don't get them, I'ma get you when you come home. Cause you ain't finna be coming home like that. Why she open that door? And y'all, let me tell y'all, cause I don't believe you have to fight, you know what I'm saying? But now you have to fight to defend yourself against people. Because we teach our kids not to fight. But y'all, let me tell y'all, I used to get picked on so much. Honey, my uncle them came coming over there, coming in the front door and the back door, okay? Where your child at? Where's your child? Honey, from then, honey, I had to put the sets up. I had to put my set up to let a person know I ain't scared. You ain't finna keep picking on me. I ain't finna be walking around this building to avoid you. No, I'm coming this way right here. But baby, tell your daughter to hold her head up high. Don't let them around here make her want to take her life because of them. You know, when people around here bullying other people's kids because they weak, okay? They are weak. And some of the parents know that they children be around here messing with other people's kids, and they sit back. Y'all, I got to let this come out off my tongue right quick. And they sit back and think that shit look good. That don't look good, and that don't make you a good mama either, because you know your child doing things that's not right, and you ain't sitting back doing nothing. Y'all need to. That's why I said the other day they need to get on these children around here. That's why that lady the lady in jail, because she was around there beating the little girl up with the Stanley Cup by messing with her child. A mother get tired of somebody picking on their children and stuff. Because I know I ain't gonna be around here letting nobody to my picking on my grandkids. Because honey, I want to see what's going on. Why your overgrown butt around here bothering my grandkids? Because I'm coming to see. And you parents who got them children that's doing that, y'all need to get on them children. Stop letting them children do that shit. Ooh, it's too early in the morning for me to be letting that kind of stuff out. I just hate the mother crack a good Stanley Cup. You know, I want me one of those Stanley Cups. The girl just told me she bought one and got it on sale. I ain't talking about. And listen, I don't want a Stanley Cup to hurt nobody. I want that Stanley Cup to drink out of, okay? Let me put that out, because I don't need nobody trying to change it. You know she want a Stanley Cup to do such and such. I ain't that type of person, okay? But y'all, I got to go. I pray that y'all have a blessed day. I pray that y'all speak to y'all kids. Y'all speak life over y'all kids. Let y'all kids know whoever bullying them, y'all still walk with y'all head up high, okay? Because see, when them children know you scared of them, they want to keep trying. You're trying to, honey, let your child step out on them one time and let them know you got the right one, okay? Jesus love you. Know those who belongs to you. None of that. For the mother to do that, she probably had iced her school. Yeah, she probably had. But y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe. Y'all speak over them babies, okay? Y'all talk to them babies. Let them babies know. Don't stop trying to eat from everybody. Drink from everybody, okay? Let them babies know this morning, okay? Because there's some wicked people in this world, and they trying to take our children up out of here. So we got to talk, and we got to let our kids know. We got to stand up, and we got to become an army and let stand up and start speaking loud. Let these kids know, because it's too many of our children losing their mind right now. Too many, because somebody don't put something in their drink or they weed, okay? So y'all have a blessed day. Y'all be safe. I love y'all. Thank y'all for the support. Thank y'all for everything. Thank you so much. Y'all have a blessed day. See y'all.